Welcome back to The Silent Observer. Let me ask you a dangerous question. Who owns you? You might say, nobody owns me. I am a free man. But are you? If someone can make you angry just by saying a few words, do they not own you? If a rude comment from a stranger can ruin your entire day, are you not their slave? If a traffic jam can transform you from a rational human being into a screaming animal, are you free? The uncomfortable truth is this: most men are not masters of their own kingdom. They are puppets, and their strings are pulled by the external world. Every time you react impulsively to a provocation, you are handing over the remote control of your emotional state to someone else. You are saying, "Here, take my peace of mind. Do with it what you want." When you react, you lose. It does not matter if you are right. It does not matter if you win the argument. The moment you lose your composure, you have lost the war of power. In the laws of dark psychology, the person who cares the least holds the most power, and the person who reacts the most has zero power. Today, we are going to break these chains. We are going to download a new operating system into your mind. We will explore the neuroscience of the Amygdala Hijack, the tactical warfare of the gray rock method, and the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. By the end of this video, you will possess the ultimate superpower in a chaotic world, the art of not reacting. You will become the eye of the storm, calm, dangerous, and untouchable. To master yourself, you must first understand the machine you are operating. Why is it so hard to stay calm? Why does your blood boil before you even have a chance to think? It is not because you are weak, it is because you are an animal. Deep inside your brain, there is an almond-shaped structure called the amygdala. This is the ancient alarm bell of your survival system. Thousands of years ago, if you saw a tiger in the bushes, your amygdala would scream, "Danger, fight or flight." It would instantly flood your body with cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart rate would spike, your muscles would tense, and most importantly, it would shut down your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for logic, reason, and long-term planning. This is called an amygdala hijack. When you are hijacked, you literally become stupider. Your IQ drops by 10 to 15 points. You lose the ability to see nuance. Everything becomes black and white, friend or enemy, kill or be killed. But here's the problem. The modern world is not a jungle. The rude waiter is not a tiger. The sarcastic email from your boss is not a spear thrown at your chest. But your amygdala doesn't know that. It treats a blow to your ego exactly the same way it treats a threat to your life. So when someone insults you, you react with the same biological intensity as if you were fighting for survival. You scream, you attack, you say things you will regret forever. The manipulators, the narcissists, the trolls, they know this. They are hackers of your amygdala. They know exactly which buttons to push to trigger this hijack. They want to drag you down into the mud with them, because if they can make you react, they bring you down to their level, where they can beat you with experience. Your goal is not to fight the tiger. Your goal is to realize there is no tiger. So how do we stop the hijack? How do we override millions of evolution? We cannot stop the initial flash of anger. That is automatic. But we can control what happens next. We use a technique I call the golden pause. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist who survived the Nazi concentration camps, once said, "Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom." Your entire life is defined by that tiny space. The amateur reacts immediately. The master expands the space. From today, whenever you feel the surge of anger, you must execute the following protocol. Step 1, the freeze. Do absolutely nothing. Do not speak, do not type, do not move your face. Step 2, the breath. Take one deep, slow breath through your nose.
This signals your parasympathetic nervous system that you are safe, forcing the amygdala to stand down.
Step 3. The label. Mentally label the emotion. Say to yourself, I am feeling anger right now. Just by naming the emotion, you move activity from the emotional brain back to the logical brain. This entire process takes only 3 seconds, but in those 3 seconds, you transform from a reactive animal into a rational sovereign. The silence you create in those 3 seconds is loud. It is heavy. It makes the attacker uncomfortable. They are expecting a fight. Instead, they get a void. You have broken their rhythm. You have taken control of the tempo. Now that you have paused, how do you respond to a toxic person? You become a rock. This is known as the gray rock method. It is the most effective countermeasure against narcissists and emotional vampires. Think about a gray rock on the side of the road. Is it interesting? No. Does it have feelings? No. If you kick it, does it scream? No. It is boring. It is unmovable. It offers zero fuel. Narcissists feed on narcissistic supply. This supply is your emotional reaction. They crave your adoration, but they will happily settle for your hatred. As long as you are screaming, they know you care. They know they matter. When you go gray rock, you cut off their food supply. When they try to provoke you, you give them nothing. They say, "You are the worst person I know." You respond with a flat voice, "Okay." They say, "Everyone hates you." You respond, "I understand that is your opinion." No eye contact, no facial expression, no defense, no explanation. You become a mirror that reflects nothing back. This will drive them insane. They will escalate. They will try harder. They will throw a tantrum like a child. Maintain the frame. Do not break character. Eventually, they will realize the well is dry. They will get bored, and they will move on to find an easier, more reactive victim. By becoming nothing to them, you become everything to yourself.
Sometimes silence is not enough. Sometimes you must speak to de-escalate or disarm a situation. For this, we use verbal Aikido. In Aikido, you do not block an attack, you redirect it. You let the attacker's own momentum defeat them. Technique 1. Fogging. When someone criticizes you, instead of denying it, you agree with them in principle. You become like fog. You cannot be punched. Attacker. You are so lazy. You might be right. I could probably be more productive sometimes. Attacker. You are stupid. I certainly don't know everything. By agreeing with the possibility of truth, you remove all resistance. There is no wall for them to push against. They fall forward into empty space. Technique 2. Negative inquiry. Instead of getting defensive, you ask for more criticism. You analyze their attack with cold curiosity. Attacker. This report is terrible. That is interesting. What specifically about it is terrible? Is it the font or the data? You force them to move from emotional insults to logical specifics. Most bullies cannot do this. They will stutter and retreat because their attack was based on emotion, not fact. Technique 3. The broken record. If someone is pressuring you to do something you don't want to do, simply repeat your boundary without anger and without explanation. I cannot do that. But why? I simply cannot do that. But you promised. I understand, but I cannot do that. Do not offer reasons. Reasons can be argued with. A boundary is a wall. All these techniques are useless if your internal mindset is weak. We must reinforce the walls of your mind with Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome, the most powerful man on earth, wrote to himself, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been."
This is the ultimate realization. No one can hurt you without your consent. An insult is just noise. It is just vibrating air molecules. It only becomes pain when your mind interprets it as pain. If someone hands you a gift and you do not accept it, to whom does the gift belong? It still belongs to the giver. Similarly, if someone tries to hand you their anger, their insults, their toxicity, and you do not accept it, it remains theirs. They are left holding the burning coal, not you. You must cultivate the citadel of the inner self. Imagine your mind is a fortress. Inside the fortress is your peace, your values, your truth. Outside the fortress is the chaos of the world, the opinions of others, the traffic, the politics, the insults. You can stand on the wall and watch the chaos. You can observe it, but you never let it inside the gate. You are the silent observer. You watch the storm, but you do not become the storm. The art of not reacting is not passivity. It is the highest form of aggressive action. It is the act of conserving your energy for things that actually matter. Every time you resist the urge to react, you are building a muscle. You are forging a will of steel. People will notice. They will feel a difference in your presence. A man who cannot be provoked is a man who cannot be controlled. A man who is silent is a man who is listening, analyzing, and strategizing. This makes you dangerous. This makes you magnetic. This makes you free. The next time the world tries to shake you, remember, you are the rock. You are the void. You are the master. Let them scream at the mountain. The mountain does not care. Subscribe to The Silent Observer. The truth is watching.